What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Civilization 6 as the Cree. In the previous video, we started assaulting Rotterdam, or besieging it rather. Not assault, that's illegal. We are going to lose Leiden to a rebellion in about one turn, which is going to be a real pain in the ass that we're going to have to deal with somehow. Because that might lead to lower loyalty in Arnhem, so we might actually lose this a little bit quicker. Which is going to be extremely annoying, because currently it's mostly stable. Like, it's going to... There will be rebellion, but it'll take 73 turns. That might as well say a billion turns, because that's a lot of turns, okay? So this is what we're going to do in this video, if we can, is to take Rotterdam and retake Leiden when they rebel. And hopefully, that'll go well. We're also working a bit on our science. We are currently basically in number 2 with the 220 science per turn. Korea is ahead of us. She's got 265. She made a huge jump just now. And then the main issue actually is Greece, because they are going really hard for that culture and religion. They've already converted me and the Dutch. They have a lot more work to do, but they're doing pretty well. As far as tourism goes, they're also making a lot of progress. So after we take out the Dutch, we're going to have to betray our ally. Now on the bright side of things, they're right next to me. They have like no army. Actually, yeah, they have literally no army. Where's your army, buddy? What are you doing? Are you drunk again? They have some military strength, but they got a boat and they got some warrior monks, but I think that's about it. So basically, gonna betray the shit out of the Grecians and take them out. What was that? Poundmakers declare war on Jayavarman.
You and I come by road or rail, but economists travel on infrastructure.
What the fuck? What's happening? Hold up, what's happening? Victor is no longer in Leiden, okay. For some reason, this is like getting full loyalty now, which doesn't really make sense, but you know, I'll take it. Loyalty lost. City's losing loyalty. No, it's not. Why are we at war with these two now? Oh, they declare war on Greece, and because I'm allied to Greece, that means that I am now involved involuntarily. Alright, good to know. So much, I love this game. Alright, so much fun. That means that we're now at war with 3 people instead of the simple one single war that we were fighting. I'm gonna grab an artillery there. Alright, no, that's gonna be fine. You know, that's obviously not gonna be an issue for me. Let's try with the Takacoup there. This just means that we're gonna have to be a little bit careful. Let's trade with Karakoram. Trade with Karakoram, because that's really good. This guy was on his way, I think here, to go like fix up some stuff up there. Alright, so number 1, we have to retake Leiden. I think that's the most important thing to really do here, so let's do that. Why are you still alive, dude? Okay, let's do this. We need to get out of Dutch territory. That is a very easy way for us to get completely obliterated, which, as you might imagine, I don't love. Let's not get obliterated. That's usually not very fun. We're gonna shoot the hell out of Rotterdam. They're used to it, so, you know, I'm sure that they don't mind. Just a nice little historical reference for those of you that know about it. Let's pillage that, just to be a huge jerk. Grants 2 loyalty per turn for this city. We might actually want to use that later. Just right now, I don't think we really need it. Builder, go get me that. Go pick that up for me, my man. So we were trading with who? Possibly Korea. You know, can't do that anymore. Trade with the Takacoup. Get the production, get the stuff. The settler is on his way north. So let's get you up there. Yeah, okay, so the AT crew will take some damage from artillery, from the city center and all that stuff. It's not great. I don't love it. So we gotta retake Leiden. We gotta do it quick, because if we don't do it in time, then they will actually, betray me and switch to the Dutch. Which would be a problem. Oh, are you serious? Why is it falling now? I thought we just figured it out. We just had it figured out, and now it's falling, so that's another rebellion in 7 turns. This is gonna be so much fun. Have I mentioned how much I love loyalty? It's such a fun mechanic. And it really does not bother me at all that everything keeps going to shit because of loyalty. Okay, well, might as well leave then. How are we gonna do this? So, I'm gonna need to do that, and I'm gonna need to do this. Alright, so that's like slightly better than it used to be. We do need to take Rotterdam, though. So that will be our next concern. After taking Leiden and taking Arnhem back when it inevitably is going to fall to a shitty rebellion. Let's just send this guy over to his friends. The knight is really not as important as AT crews or artilleries or anything like that. So if we could buy an artillery, that would be great. But they're very expensive. We don't have a lot of money. This sucks. Oh, look at that. Okay, so we're gonna catch up to Korea because they dropped a bunch of science somewhere. She wants to make peace. Honestly, I'm actually inclined to accept for the simple reason that she's not really a threat anymore. Oh, she doesn't even want to give me a city. Yeah, I'm gonna refuse for now. Like, she's got no army. We're gonna take at least Leiden, Arnhem, and maybe Rotterdam. That's all I really want out of this deal. Because it looks like she's going for science as well, so we just gotta make sure that we,
as manifested in tribalism and nationalism.
that we can beat her. I don't know, man. Suppose we could get rid of one of these. Because what I want is that I want to build units and I want to do it fast. Alright, so this guy's earned his 5th promotion. I almost said 5th promotion. I'm not super awake yet. Let's go, boys. Let's light that city up. There we go. Now this guy does need to run because he'll die. You know, so let's not do that. We're pretty close to taking Rotterdam though, which is pretty swell. Light, however, that's gonna be a big problem. Let's take that. Right, so let's step into friendly territory for a second. What should we take? Anything that will help me fight the Dutch would be great. So maybe something like Scorched Earth. Not really. I like the envoys though. Like, envoys are pretty sweet. At the same time, being able to make neighborhoods is going to be really good, and being able to make water parks and archaeologists and stuff is going to offset our terrible culture that we're currently dealing with. So not a terrible idea. Okay, so we're going to want to buy an apostle. We're going to want to buy probably not something else right now, because what we need is inquisitors. Let's grab another trader and let's see. City cannot be put under siege. Getting to Cardinal might not be terrible either. Let's get Moksha in Maskatu. Not sure how good that'll be, but we have all of the available governors now, so I guess at least that's something. It's not big though, but it's something. So I'm just gonna do it. Right, let's get you over there. Settler's on his way up north. You are on your way to the battlefield. Are we at war with Leventa? Antioch and Brussels. Alright, you know what? That's manageable because those are both back here. Whoa, when did you arrive on my continent, you little jerk? Alright. Well, on the plus side, we should be able to take Rotterdam soon, and it's a pretty big city, so loyalty-wise, that should make a difference to Leiden as well. It's just, it's not as big as Amsterdam. Amsterdam's huge, Amsterdam is dope. Everybody wants to live there, but it's impossible to afford apartments there. So some people are settling for Rotterdam. That's cool, you know, I understand. It's 9 turns. You know what? That's gonna be okay. We want to take Rotterdam. Ooh, man. I like those victories. Those sound pretty dope. Okay, so we got Rotterdam. I'm gonna keep that. Loyalty is definitely a bit of an issue because it's occupied and all that kind of fun stuff. So we might want to make peace now and just take Leiden because there will be a rebellion there. So like we don't have to fight her anymore and we get to just juggle these cities that are rebelling a little bit. Like, we just grab those and it might be okay. Even getting a governor here isn't really going to do much. It will rebel in 6. That one will rebel in 5. That one will flip in a little bit less. Or a little bit more. Okay. What are we going to do here? This is the capital. We really should make a government plaza, to be honest. It's just there's not really a lot of great spaces to build it. We don't, like, we wanted to surround a bunch of districts, so even building it here would at least be something. Let's just do that. Just build it. Let's get a university. Let's fix up, let's get a monument. I want you to start an inquisition. There we go. And what we want to do is we want to just get a bunch of inquisitors and get rid of the wrong faith. We want to work actively against Greece, because if we don't do that, then Greece is just going to do whatever the hell they feel like doing, and I don't like that. We should assign this guy to Rotterdam. So that should avert the rebellion by a couple of turns. We could actually use this general as well. Medieval and Renaissance. Like, we can actually use this to get a little bit more loyalty in there. Let's see if we can get a nice peace deal with the Dutch. Listen, let's make peace, you know. All this fighting, what's it good for? I'm going to take those cities. Is there anything, any other city that I might take? Doesn't look like it. All right. In that case, I'm going to take your amber. Oh, you don't want to part with that amber. Totally understandable, man. We've all been there. How much money do you have, though? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. How about like a nice 115? How about like 80? 80 is acceptable. What about 86? 94, 97, 102. Nope, that's too much. It has to be under 100. All right, you know what? I accept. Because we need to stabilize a little bit now, and the Dutch are no longer the main issue. I don't want to get tunnel vision and completely go for the Dutch. They're weak. You know, at this point, they're just really very weak. So, what we want to do is we want to focus on the cities that we can take here. We want to keep that under control. And we want to launch an attack on Korea. Obviously, it's not going to be easy to do that. But we kind of have to. Okay, let's get you over there. Let's have you go to the front lines as well. Alright, still waiting for that artillery, though. Like, the artillery is going to be the thing that makes, like, a real difference. Because this city will rebel in 5. This one in 9. That's actually a really good deal. So, yes, please. I know we're allies, but I will gladly rip you off. I will ruin your credit score. Enemy stole tech boost.
Machines run smoothly and predictably. Its parts must be standard and hence replaceable.
Right, so we got better farms, we got infantry. Rotterdam, stable. Arnhem, almost stable. Things are actually looking up. Turns out that if you are in dire straits, it turns out that, alright, it turns out that, making a bit of a peace is honestly not a terrible idea. We are going to have to, upgrade all our units now, though, which will be expensive, so we're going to want to save up for that. Machine guns, not bad. In fact, that's pretty good. Like, the sooner we get to that, the bigger the advantage we'll have against our enemies, so we should go ahead and just do that. Let's grab a sewer. Right, so the Inquisitor is going to inquisitize. Boom, like that. Do you guys remember when you said that I killed my religion? Ha, you fools. You know not what you speak of. I will fix this little problem that we are dealing with currently in a very easy way. Alright, so let's get you over there. AT crew, understandably, is very slow. That's pretty expensive, so we want to definitely wait a couple of turns, save up a little bit, until we can get that policy that makes this cheaper. Let's maybe... yeah, let's operate at a higher level. So we just want to steal as many boosts as we possibly can from the Koreans. We actually have more signs per turn now than they do, which is honestly great news. All that really remains is to take Lida, and then soon...
As I headed into the heart of New Zealand's fjordland, that same childlike feeling, long lost, of pure, unadulterated awe, came rushing back. I knew the road to Milford Sound was good, but this good?
You know what? That is pretty good. Pio Pio Tahi. So it looks like that belongs to Jaya Varman. Good for him, I guess. I mean, I don't like the guy, you know, but I'm willing to say that that's like good for him. I'm not jealous. I'm not the jealous type. Okay, I'm not gonna get mad over that. All right, we're gonna level Lida. We're gonna take that city. It will belong to me. Promise you that. So this is just completely loyal now, which is great. We don't even have anyone in the garrison, and it's still just fine. So I'm happy with that. Let's see. All right, let's do that. Wait, I've been buying apostles, not inquisitors. Right, I'm an idiot, so that's pretty cool. Right? Doing things that you're not, you know, that you didn't want to do. That's like a cool thing, right? That's not dumb. Get a trader. Okay, so don't want to do that quite yet. I also got a new mouse. So I'm hoping that accidentally attacking a city is not really going to happen anymore. Inquisitize that, man. Yeah, the thing is, Inquisitors are actually, like, cheaper than Apostles, so I actually made, like, a very costly mistake, which I'm not super happy about. Oh, well. I mean, that's just literally on me and no one else, so it's cool. Let me trade with Sparta. Let's get some roads to our future enemies. I mean, they don't know that this is going to be happening. We are at, like, level 2. Our alliance is, like, really high level. But, you know, gonna have to betray him. Look, I'm not gonna just sit by while he wins the game or anything. Like, that's gonna be really bad for me. We're gonna have to crush Greece and take all of their stuff later on. Not right now. I mean, we might not even really have to if we just win the science victory, but I mean, that's a pretty big if, you know. All right, Lida, what's up? You're gonna flip in 6. We need to step it up. On the bright side of things, they don't really seem to be able to damage me too much, which is great. On the not so bright side, this is really slow. This is like really slow. Let's get you out there. Cavalry, not that good right now. Alright, so in the capital, we are losing our religion a bit because there's so much pressure. So basically, we just want to be pushing for the correct religion. Amani's over there. I'm not sure the loyalty thing is really going to work. So I don't think that's an approach I want to take right now. Maybe something like Magnus giving more food is pretty good, or industrial zone buildings. At the same time, I think we should go for the stuff that will give us the space race upgrades. So we'll do that and speed that up a bit. Builder guy. Right, we stole you. Let's go build some fun stuff. So we don't want to do this quite yet. It's still stalemate. We could do it. Let's see how much that really does. You know what? That's actually pretty effective. Let's bust this city up. We're just gonna bust it right up. So the knight's like pretty bad. Let's do that. Inquisitors, do your jobs. I'll have no more false religions in my lands, for they are now illegal. I'm not a dictator, though. You know, feel free to believe whatever you want to believe in, but I might have to kill you if you believe in the wrong thing. Is there anything for loyalty? I don't really think so. Science is okay. Tithe is okay. A little bit of money. I like the housing stuff as well, and the stupas are always good. Each campus or commercial hub provides a little bit extra, is pretty good as well. And it's really easy, so I'm going to take that. I'm going to take the easy way here for a sec and see if that if that will work out well. Okay, you're getting close now. Okay, we want you to settle like here, get some silk, get some stone, more silk, and also oil. Apostle, evangelize the belief even more. And if I had to choose between any of these, then I'm gonna go with the stupas. Quite like the stupas, so there we go. We need to get 2 more air score in 3 turns. Can we do that? Probably, maybe. I'm not super hopeful, but I'm hoping still. Alright, so loyalty is still, like, annoying. We do need to get a monument. We might have to buy it or something. That's a good deal. Alright, you got a deal, lady. Also, I forgot to mention, people were saying that if you have extra copies of a luxury, that you can just trade them. You only need one of extra, one of each luxury. I'm pretty sure that's not true. Because one luxury basically gives you 1 amenity in 4 cities. Right? Isn't that how it works? So if you have if you have more than 4 cities, an extra copy will give you amenities over there. It just seems to me like that's the way it works, but maybe I'm incorrect. Feel free to let me know. I'm gonna get another general. Hey, that's an air score. We do, however, need 1 more air score, or we will enter a dark age in 2 turns. Can't pick up one of these right now. That would have been kind of a lifesaver. Okay, it's fine. We're gonna figure something out. It's not the end of the world. Get me a mech wop. So I'm gonna blast light a little bit. I'm gonna blast light a little bit more. And actually, I'm gonna blast him even more. Because this city is gonna fall in 5 turns, which is bad. So we're gonna just take it right now. Isn't that easy? Yes, it is. We are dealing with a bit of pressure from nearby people. We could liberate it. Hell no. What are you, joking me? I'm not liberating nothing. Well, the first order of business should be to get a, let's see. We need to get someone in here. You know what? Victor might be an option. Maybe Liang? Or Reina. Reina's already there, so Liang might be the best option right now. Yep, so I'll send you to Lida. And then we still gotta figure out a way to get a little bit, just a little bit more loyalty. We could do Breton Circuses, yes, but it will increase loyalty by like, what, 2? I don't think that's quite enough. Let's check that out, though. Alright. So, at least we did it, which is great. Grant +4 loyalty. See, I like that a lot. If we just straight up use that in Lida, that should make sure the city stays loyal. So, it seems like a good idea. We want that city to grow. Oh, no. What? Okay, so we got basically... Next turn, we need to get at least 1 era score, or we are screwed. What was our dedication again? Industrial or later building constructed. Is there any hope of us actually being able to do that? I don't think, like, the temple is probably not industrial, so that's not going to be good enough. Perhaps if we could buy a building, like maybe like a sewer. I think that should work. Should probably buy it here, though. It worked. Okay, so we're not going to enter Dark Age. Boom. Nice and good. All right. Anyway, guys, I'm actually going to leave it here for now. In the next part, we're going to try to stabilize this little area. And then we're going to look to Korea, because Korea is really strong when it comes to science. They are, well, we're still a little bit ahead, but I still don't like it. We're too close. I don't like that at all. So we might launch a pretty vicious attack, try to take some of their cities or something, or just burn it down. And basically, after that, it's going to be Greece. If we can neutralize Korea and then Greece, we should be able to win the game. So that's going to be our next goal. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please consider leaving a like on the video. And I'll talk to you guys again real soon. Thanks for watching, guys.